What is going on, people? In this video, I'm going to take you through my favorite gym outfits that I like to wear for the gym, what to avoid, what to do, what not to do. Because at the end of the day, like if you spend a lot of time in the gym, if you're anything like me, I actually worked out I spend more time in the gym than I do anywhere else. You want to look good. You want to be confident. If you know that you're looking good, if you're feeling good, you're more likely to go. You're more likely to actually do it again. You're likely to get better results as well because you enjoy the way that you feel when you're in a place. You're going to have more confidence. You're going to be more outgoing. You're going to be able to relentlessly stare at the woman doing squats in yoga pants without breaking eye contact, making her feel super uncomfortable, and then get caught in the camera and get exposed by Joey Swole for being an absolute gym creep. But bro, you know you look great, so it doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, like, forget all of this improving physically, improving mentally, growing as a person, self-development. The only reason we go to the gym is to look more attractive to the opposite sex. Obviously, we want to dress well as well. So these are a few of my favorite gym outfits, like what I like to wear, some do's, some don'ts, and maybe you can take some inspo too. What goes through my head while I choose what to wear for the gym. The first thing that I absolutely love is the Gymshark Heritage washed crop top. Look how complimenting and masculine and sick this item of clothing is. Absolutely no one is going to laugh at you, and you should buy this right now because it's 30% off and looks absolutely fantastic. Other items from Gymshark that I really like are the Gymshark Daisy Dukes. Those are really, really cool as well. And the Gymshark Fishnet Leotard as well. Absolutely. First thing you want to do is go through Instagram, go through Pinterest, and start saving outfits, like people that wear stuff that you like. Save these outfits to a folder. I got one on my desktop where I just save gym fits or clothes that I like for kind of fashion inspiration. And then what you can do is look at the outfits. What do they all have in common? And then you can start to build your own wardrobe based on those things. For me, for example, I like minimal neutral colors, things that are easy to style, minimal neutral, like nothing too crazy, kind of like a pastel color scheme. I like whites, I like blacks to create contrast. I also like a bit of the old school kind of retro 90s aesthetic as well. Outfit number one, we've got the Vanquish Essential oversized bottoms. We've got an oversized t-shirt up top with some cool graphics on them. In terms of shoes, I just love white shoes. Kind of signals like money, wealth, well off, because you can afford like a nice clean pair of white shoes. These are from Represent, but they're basically just Nike Air Forces. Like all white Air Force Ones are kind of a great shoe to go with. Then white socks as well. I'm going light here because that's going to create a lot of contrast with the skin. It's going to make your teeth look whiter, your eyes look whiter. It's going to make your skin actually look darker as well if you're wearing a white color because it creates contrast. And it's going to make you look bigger as well. We've matched the top with the shoes, so we've got like some nice contrast going on through the outfit. You might be watching this thinking, Mo, why are you tucking the shirt in? You look like an absolute pleb. But let me explain the reason for that. There is this mysterious thing that goes back through the millennia, passed down in history, called the golden ratio. And you might be asking, Mo, what is that? Well, let me explain. Two quantities are in the golden ratio if their ratio is the same as the ratio of their sum to the larger of the two quantities. Expressed algebraically for quantities alpha and beta, with a alpha is greater than beta greater than 0. Alpha is in the golden ratio to B if where equals phi, where the Greek letter phi denotes the golden ratio. Now you should understand why close. Basically, all you need to know is the golden ratio is a number. 1.618033988477749. This number here is the golden ratio. The golden ratio is the secret to unlocking aesthetics. The secret to unlocking the universe is said to be beneath this golden ratio. It's crazy how this golden ratio, this mathematical formula, it's found throughout nature, architecture. Some of the most famous works of art actually use the golden ratio, mathematically applicable to it, and we can apply it to how we look as well. It's this idea that we might not understand it, but it just looks right to us. For example, there's this thing called the rule of thirds in photography. And if you take two images, which one looks right? Which one looks better? You might know absolutely nothing about photography. One is organized into thirds, which is relevant to the golden ratio because the golden ratio divides things into thirds. The other one isn't. That one is much more aesthetic than that one because it follows the golden ratio, even though you might not have any idea how it is. So the idea is it's kind of like hardwired into us in nature, like to find these ratios reassuring and aesthetic and visually pleasing. And we can do these same things with outfits. This is the reason that I started to tuck in my t-shirt due to this aesthetic golden ratio. The golden ratio can be represented visually like this, in this very simple 2/3, 1/3 type manner. How can we apply this to our outfits and the way that we dress? So here's me in an outfit, just with a t-shirt down, an oversized t-shirt, a long t-shirt, and as you can see, I look pretty short. It doesn't look very good. I'm kind of like divided 50-50 with the legs and the torso. It looks like when a little kid goes to school wearing their dad's clothes that are too big for them. What you can do to actually use the golden ratio is if you take a measuring tape and you measure to your collar, to the top of your clothes from your feet, take that that number and divide it by the golden number, 1.6, whatever it is, and then you will get another number. This number is going to be about 2/3 of your height. And then if you measure up from your feet to that number, this is where you're going to want to create a break in your outfit. If we take an outfit that's actually in accordance to the golden ratio, where we've got 2/3 of the outfit is going to be legs, we've got this break at this kind of center line 2/3 up, it looks a million times better, man. So that is why I joined the tucked in shirt gang, a bit of a overcomplicated detailed scientific explanation, but I thought it was interesting, and started tucking in my shirt and actually trying to buy more crop stuff. I used to just wear really oversized stuff, like oversized tops, baggy oversized things that are really, really long, and brands, even Vanquish, like still make stuff like that. But it's not always the best thing to go for. It's not always going to complement your physique. It's not going to complement the way that you look. And if you're someone like the majority of people that is, let's say, under 6 foot or under 6'1", and you haven't got really good natural model type proportions and you're not really tall, then this is something that we can do really easy to make clothes fit us a lot more better, to look a lot more better, to feel a lot more better, and actually be perceived as being like taller and more aesthetic and having a smaller waist, which is ultimately what we want, especially if you're going to the gym. This is the Vanquish bodybuilding top. As you can see, it's got more of a kind of 3/4 length sleeve on it, big drop shoulders. It's a lot more oversized. Like, this is an absolutely sick pump cover. In terms of t-shirts, I'm 5'11", about 85-90 kilos, wearing a medium in everything on the bottoms on my t-shirts as well. Then what I like to do is wear like a cut off or a vest underneath. I really like this look. It's kind of like a clean 90s aesthetic, kind of like no giving kind of look. What you can do is wear the t-shirts, wear the oversized stuff, get a pump, whip it off, wear a vest underneath, or you can wear a cut off underneath, and you can literally just make your own from an old t-shirt, like I've done here. Like, I've made this myself. I filmed myself making it. All you need to do is get an old t-shirt, maybe something with a bit of like a retro vibe, like a retro print on the back. Like, I think it's pretty cool and stuff, has big prints. Put it on a table, flatten it out, and then find the seam line where the actual sleeve goes into the t-shirt, and you want to cut about 1 inch starting from the top down the seam line. Follow the seam line all the way down, then at the bottom go a little bit straighter and leave about 2-3 inches from the armpit of the t-shirt. Try it on, see how it fits. If it's a little bit too big, then take off a centimeter following the same line again, and then you can make your own cut-offs out of old t-shirts that actually look pretty good without having to buy loads and spend loads of money. But I would say to you that if you do this, don't cut it too far too quick. You can always cut more, but you can never cut less. I really like these black bodybuilding bottoms from Vanquish as well, and I like to wear them with white shoes just to create contrast in the outfit. It's like very neutral, it's very minimal, but we can use blacks and whites. If you want to dress like all black, it's a pretty cool way to look if you're feeling a bit fat, or maybe if you've got like a bit of a belly on you, you kind of want to hide it, or you just want to switch things up in the gym a little bit. You can wear black, and then you can buy things with small white details on them as well, which like really stand out and really pop. So white shoes, white details, and then all black outfit. Like, I absolutely love the way that it looks. If you want to get really naughty, boys, I do this hot rod red t-shirt, which is absolutely sick. Like, I'm actually starting to like a bit more color now, and then I'm wearing these with the Adidas Campuses double O's. Before we go on, I am sponsored by Vanquish, so you don't have to buy these things for Vanquish. Obviously, there are different brands that are going to do like really, really good clothes. I know I like to rip other brands and take the piss. Gymshark are not very good, but you can obviously get these clothes from anywhere. Like, Uniqlo do some good stuff, Zara do some good stuff, ASOS. Uniqlo actually do some pretty cool stuff. I got one of their shirts I'll show you guys in a little bit. But if you want to grab anything from Vanquish, you can get 10% off with code MO10 on top of any additional savings. Ollie and Ruben, who run the brand, are just absolute legends. They don't miss it for clothes. The aesthetic is beautiful, the fit's beautiful, the quality is beautiful. Sure, there's some stuff that I don't like a few of the launches, like if I haven't mentioned in here, like a few bits that I really don't like the fit of. I think it's absolutely stupid. I'm now dropped. But there's a few things like that I just absolutely love, mate. Like, there is nothing like it in terms of fit. And in terms of t-shirts, like this one I'm wearing right now, look, they're stretchy, they're breathable, they're durable. It's like this elastic material. There's just nothing like it in terms of quality, fit, and stretch in the game. Outfit number 2 is my favorite all-rounder. You can wear this in the gym, you can wear this going out, you can wear this skydive, you can literally wear this anywhere. It's really, really versatile. If I was going to buy 3 items for the gym and that is all I could wear ever, this would be it. Cargos on the bottom fit absolutely beautifully. Then up top, we've got the ribbed white vest. Amazing all-rounder, really good to wear in summer as well. I love wearing them under shirts, tucked in to create that golden ratio. This vest alone, literally, bro, adds about 10 pounds of lean muscle mass. It makes you look absolutely massive. I love it. You can wear it in black as well if you want to go for like an all-black, blacked out, techno, Germany, Berlin, techno club look in the gym. I kind of like to wear this one. I just want to put my headphones in and absolutely demolish a session. If I'm feeling a little bit fat, like a little bit bloated, I'll go for a black vest just to kind of make my midsection look a little bit smaller, because white is actually going to highlight that midsection, be it big or small. And then on the top, we've got the TSP t-shirt from Vanquish. Again, this OG, minimal clean, oversized aesthetic, completing this black look. And then we've got small white details on the chest, and it kind of matches the small white details details on the shoes as well, which makes like a really, really nice outfit. Other bits I absolutely love, this salmon one from VQ is kind of rude as well. I put it on with some white shoes to kind of contrast the outfit and match the light top with the light shoes on the bottom. If I was wearing a dark top, then I'd probably wear the darker shoes and vice versa. And then we've got these OG fits as well. Like this big Vanquish like print is really, really nice. And then you can throw over an essential sweater as well. I like going for like the light colors just to kind of create that line and contrast with the blacks and kind of match the white shoes. So white shoes on top, white top on bottom, and then creating contrast with that black. I would say these are a little bit long, like the sweaters, so I do like to roll it up and crop it. This is actually a size medium, but obviously you can get these from pretty much any brand. And then if you want to wear this out and really go for like a street vibe, go to the gym and kind of be a dirty slob and not wash and go straight out or whatever it is, Vanquish actually do this really, really cool like collared retro sweater that I absolutely love. I don't even know the name yet because it isn't released, but it should be out by the time you're watching this. Third outfit is my functional, technical leg day look, going to the gym and getting it done. This one's a little bit tighter. It's what I wear if I was doing cardio, if I wanted to do something where I'm going to be sweating a lot. We have got a white base layer on the bottom, white base layer on the top, the utility top, and then we've got these kind of like khaki sand colored shorts, like look technical, kind of military, quite cool to break it all up. They got zip pockets as well, which is really, really cool. I like to wear the shorts underneath because they kind of like break up or add more contrast with my black leg. Obviously, if you have a black leg, you don't have to wear the base layer underneath. And then one thing I would change about this though is the socks are pretty dead, but again, I like to wear these higher socks even though they're unequal. As you can see, my leg's quite swollen. And then the final variation of it, again, we got the utility shorts in, I think they're in 6-inch. We got a black base layer and like a generic black top is like this all blacked out version, which I actually really, really like. And then we go with some white socks to add a little bit of detail, to add some structure, to kind of break apart the feet. And this is like my go-to running Muay Thai. If I'm doing something where I'm going to be sweating a lot, like I want to look big, I want to be like locked in, I want to be in the zone, I want to be wicking sweat. This is kind of like my favorite go-to outfit. Anyway, people, that was my kind of top 3 go-to gym outfits, some of the essential items that I get. Like I said, obviously you don't have to get anything from Vanquish, like different places you can get them from. But obviously I'm sponsored by Vanquish. I just absolutely love them as well. If you want to grab anything, they quite often have very big sales on and stuff in the discount section as well. If you're watching this video and it's a little bit older, all this stuff might be in like the discount section by now. You can use code MO10 to get an additional 10% off on any existing offers, which is really, really sick. But yeah, boys, obviously like whether you like to tuck in your shirt or not, it's about expressing yourself, putting yourself across a certain way. And it's like, how do you want people to view you? How do you want to look? Do you want to feel good? Do you want to perform good? And I used to go to the gym. I used to just wear like absolutely anything, any old clothes I could find, any like dirty stained bottoms. And like I used to have these like Adidas bright orange bottoms, and I'd wear like this cheapest possible shoes that I found online. I had no idea what I was doing and I didn't feel comfortable in it. Like I always wondered why people on Instagram and stuff online, they'd dress a certain way, they'd look really good, clothes would fit them really well. And I never understood why. And it wasn't until I started to actually learn about stuff, watch more videos, that I realized, okay, maybe they're onto something. If you dress nice, you don't have to spend loads of money. You can get all this stuff from the cheap. You can get it secondhand on Depop, on whatever. But if you actually consider and get like the core items and like create contrast, you can make yourself look and feel a million times better, boys. If you like this video, drop me a subscribe down below, drop a like and a comment for the algorithm. Let me know what videos you want to see next week. Let me know if you think I'm an idiot and you think I'm absolutely wrong down below. Peace out. I love you to bits. Thank you. Good night.